Hello, Degens. Welcome to Degenerate. That's NFL Week 14, Part 2. The afternoon, Sunday, and Monday night games. I am the Brofect one, AJ, and with me, as always, is the man with the numbers, the man who somehow can tell me the final score and what hit on January 7th, 1992, Browns versus Steelers. The sportsbook whisperer, Mr. Noah Engelbretson. Noah, how the hell you doing?
I'm all right, AJ. Not too bad. Can't complain. The
Love it, because
wild,
I wouldn't
wild got
fucking
it.
listen if you wanted to complain.
The wild picking up another victory tonight.
That's great.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
Good on the Wild. Good on the Wild. But honest to God,
And this is a
the
betting show, so
NHL season doesn't really start.
if you do like money, just go ahead and bet the Wild to win by 1.5 every single game.
Might as well.
They're
Might
uh,
as well.
getting
But
they're
Noah,
getting pretty good at it.
hockey season doesn't start until mid-February, and then honestly, it really doesn't start until after March Madness. So
That's
let's talk
just
about something that
simply
people
not
want to talk
true,
about.
but
Let's talk about the NFL.
simply not true, but okay.
I mean, on the calendar, yes, it starts, a couple months ago and stuff, but, realistically. Anyway, we got a nice afternoon slate, and by a nice afternoon slate, I mean we have a bunch of games I'm probably going to crack open a beer and have a nap to, because Jesus Christ, this is a rough, week, bro. I don't know what we did to deserve this. I don't know who we pissed off, but I'm sorry. Can we please never have this happen again? Because we do have to cover this every week, and when you make me talk about games like Lions and the Broncos, for example, it makes me mad that I even have to pick this game. Like, these two teams suck, and the line reflects that. Because even though the Broncos are 6-6 and the Lions are 1-10-1, Broncos are an 8-point favorite going into this game, total being at 42 points. No, I'm not going to think long. I'm not going to think hard about this game. I'm not going to look at stats. I'm not going to look
Well,
at
yeah,
numbers.
you don't do that very much, anyways.
Fuck you. I've been doing it
Think
a little bit
thinking
more.
thinking thinking
I've
long and
been
hard.
thinking long. Noah, I
Hey,
got
it's tougher for
spreadsheets
some of
now.
us than it is for others.
I've got spreadsheets now. All right. This is a professional show. And so I'm trying to be more professional. All right. I'm looking at like 3 different spreadsheets right now and a live ticker of stats, bro. Like,
All right.
get off my
Hey,
ass.
I don't know what you got, bud.
Yeah, this one, though, I'm not paying attention to any of that whatsoever. Lions money line all day.
Oh man, you are a bolder man than I am. I am on the
I know.
Lions, but I'm on them to cover 8. I'm not fucking touching that. What was the over under on this one? Because I think I kind of want the
42
under.
points.
Oof. I don't love it at 42, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the under anyways because
Might
Denver
as well.
doesn't like to
Gotta
score a
watch the
lot of
game.
points usually. They do play pretty good defense. Yeah, I'm gonna stress myself out with the under. We're gonna take it.
I don't blame you. And Noah, let's talk about another game that makes me want to pull my hair out because we actually have to talk about it. Giants at Chargers. Chargers being a 6-point favorite. I mean, don't even. I'm sorry, 10.5-point favorite
I
now.
was gonna say you're getting 6. I'm like, oh, I'll take 6.
If it was 6, I would have been. Yeah, I would have taken 6 too. 10.5-point favorite. What do my numbers say, Noah? My numbers say Chargers by 1.5 million. Taking the 10.5. And I'm going to sleep well at night.
Yeah, the Giants are not gonna win this game, but
No.
10.5 feels a bit aggressive to me.
Or just stick with me here. Are you a pussy? Do you
No,
not trust Herbert?
um, My problem with the Chargers is they just like to go for it on fourth down every single time, even when they're on their own end of the field in the fucking first quarter, which some games has worked out really, really well for them, and they've gotten buried in some games because they give the opponent a really short field like 3 different times. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I do know this Giants team sucks. I got to take the Chargers. I'm not gonna
God, take the
overthink that
Chargers. Don't
one.
even fuck around and think about it.
I don't like the 10.5, but I'm taking the Chargers regardless. We'll see what happens. This could be the nail in the coffin for the Giants season.
This could be.
Um, and I'm kind of cheering for that because fuck the Giants. I don't know. They're just one of those teams that's not very good, but I still don't like them for some reason.
Yeah.
And I can't even
I just don't like them at all.
I can't even tell you why I don't like them. I just don't like them.
They're kind of like that guy that you work with or you go to school with or something. And you just look at him and you're like, I can't tell you why, but go fuck yourself. Please. Like, I don't like you. And that's what the Giants are. And I don't know if it's because of New York, because of Eli. But, yeah, the Giants are just kind of that team no one really likes except for scumbags like our buddy Kyle. So shout out Kyle. Oh, man. He has got to be miserable. Living in New York and watching the Giants, he has to be miserable.
What's the over-under for that one?
Now you're going to ask me. I clicked off it. I set up so I could transition smoothly into the next game. Like, I'm trying to be a professional show here, and you're fucking me, bro.
Just transition roughly. It's okay.
44.5. I'm not
People
Caitlyn
can
Jenner. I
take
can't
it.
transition roughly.
On that note,
You want to talk about the next game?
let's move
Speaking
on.
of rough transitions. Oh, we're getting canceled. Second worst team in the NFC North, followed by a team that has a winning record, and I couldn't tell you how. 49ers are going to the Bengals. Joe Burrow. I haven't seen his status, but I have to assume questionable after breaking his pinky and doing whatever he could that game to try to keep it straight and chill and everything. However, I think that is reflected in the line. Bengals being a 1.5 point favorite. Total at 48.5. Money line is even sketch, bro. Money line is minus 103 on the 49ers, and on the Bengals, minus 113. So Vegas doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. And I don't even know what the fuck's going on in this game because Joe Burrow's playing. Do the Bengals have a backup quarterback?
I don't know who their backup is, right? But Burrow said he's not going to miss any time.
That's good. So it's not as serious. I have this game at 1.5.
He said earlier
this 1.5.
He said earlier this week, quote, "It's just something I'm going to have to deal with. I'm not going to miss any games because of it."
Perfect. Like I said, I have this game running my numbers. Bengals as a 1.5 point favorite. So I'm going to stick with my numbers. I'm going to take the Bengals 1.5. 49ers suck.
Yeah, this one's tough for me. Like, the Bengals should win this, but they're also the Bengals, and they have shown that a couple times this year that they are still the Bengals, despite
having shown that they are still the Bengals.
Despite showing some games that they look incredible and look like they could be the best team in the AFC, and then they come out and lay an egg. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cincinnati just because low spread. We'll take them -1.
Especially
what's the over under?
Better money on that than the money line, huh?
Yeah, what's the over under?
48.5.
Oh,
I wrote it down this time because I knew you were gonna ask that after I clicked off.
That's hot. Yeah, and I'm gonna take the over on this one.
Over. Ooh.
I think a big points game. I think this could be a high scoring shootout type of thing.
Please, because every other freaking game is a snoozer. This game's not a snoozer.
I was gonna say, are like
This game's going to be
one,
exciting.
or like one of the
This is our
couple
saving grace.
decent games this week.
Yeah, you got the Bills going down to Tampa. I'm sorry, excuse me, Tampa Bay to face the Gronkaneers. The Gronkaneers are a 3.5 point favorite. Total at 52.5. Noah, Gronk is back. And you know what that means? Touchdowns are back. Balls are not safe anymore. They will be spiked into the earth. And you're telling me this game isn't even a touchdown? Don't get me wrong. This Bills team is explosive and is really good at what they do. But the Buccaneers are doing what they did last year. Second half of the season, finding their groove. People are starting to get healthy. AB obviously going to be out because he didn't get a good fake. He's that guy at the bar that, every one of your buddies gets in except him because he only paid 3 Bitcoin instead of the 4. What a pussy. Do you remember when we used to do that? Pay Bitcoin for fucking fake IDs and shit? Could you imagine, dude? I at one point had 7 Bitcoin to buy a fake ID, and here we are. It's terrible. I was a bad investor back in the day. Anyway, I'm not anymore. That's why I'm taking Buccaneers -3.5.
Yeah, I don't know. This game could be interesting. Tampa Bay's defense has been struggling pretty much all year. This seems like a perfect game for the Bills offense to kind of get their mojo back. This feels like a very good Josh Allen game. That being said, Tampa Bay's offense has been firing on all cylinders for the most part as well. I think my favorite part of this game is over 52.5. I'm taking that in a heartbeat because I think this one's going to be a lot of gunslinging, a lot of points. I'm going to take Buffalo money line though. I think they need a game to get their mojo back. They need to get back in their division race. Tampa Bay's got a little bit of a cushion now. I think Buffalo's going to be the hungrier dog in this fight. And I like that. I think the hungrier dog usually comes out on top. I think they're going to want this game more and they're going to need it more and they're going to take care of business.
Gronkaneers all day long. Simple as that, Noah. Let's move on to a game that we both love for different reasons. You love this game because your team gets a win. Continues to solidify themselves top of the NFC North, top of the NFC as the number 2 team. I love this game because I am one more step closer to getting my Christmas gift of Matt Nagy getting fired. You got the Bears. Da Bears. Going to Lambeau Field to get
who's
an
playing
absolute
quarterback?
spanking from the Packers. Who's playing quarterback? Honestly, it might be Joe fucking Dirt next week. Who fucking knows? Because we're paying 3 quarterbacks well over $75 million combined. And we wonder why we can't win games. That's because we have no cap space. That's because our GM is a freaking idiot and doesn't know that the quarterback that we're paying $30 million needs someone to throw the ball to. Did you know, Noah, that quarterbacks only succeed if they can throw a ball to someone? That blew my mind, and Ryan Pace apparently has not been able to figure it out. I don't even know what the line is, Noah. Give me the Packers and the points, and I'm just going to
I'm seeing it at 12.5.
Yeah, 12.5, 13.5, 15.5, 20.5. Give it to
Bears
the Packers all
apparently
day.
saying Fields will return if healthy enough to play.
Why?
I think that would be.
Why?
I think that would be hilarious. A little banged up Justin
Why would
Fields
they do
action.
That to him? Hey, bud.
Because
how does that conversation
because
go?
they
Hey, bud. you're injured and everything, it's your rookie year. You've been having kind of a rough year because our coach can't call a play to save his life. But, we want you to go into Lambeau with a Packers team that is firing on all cylinders into our most hostile environment. We want you to go out there and give it your best shot. What the fuck are we doing here? Seriously.
Killing his career is what they're doing.
Oh man, and it's amazing. It's amazing. They're gonna do it in one season. I thought it was gonna take 2 to 3. They're gonna do it in one season. He's gonna be blacklisted from every team forever.
I mean, Matt Nagy is the quarterback whisperer.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's also a.
Except for his
also,
whisper is more like a kiss of death. But
they tried to sell him as an offensive guru. What? Offense?
Their mistake was he's not the quarterback whisperer. He's the quarterback killer.
I literally, dude, 12.5 right now. Yeah, I see it at 44 is the total. I see the Packers covering that total by themselves because I think Aaron Rodgers is going to see this defense without Khalil Mack and be like, LOL, Devontae. Where you at, bro?
Nope, I got your bet for you here.
All night.
Packers spread and the under. That's been solid all season. I'm sticking with it. I'm taking Packers to cover and the under. Bro, this Packers defense has been playing really well. I wouldn't be surprised if they hold the Bears to like 3-6, something like that.
So then maybe another good bet would be Bears team total under. They're hanging it at 44 points, so that means their team total will probably be at 18, 19 points. And so, 12.5 point spread. So probably
16,
11.5, 16.5. Yeah, I could see 16, 16.5. Take the under there, honestly. That's probably a good bet at plus money. Those lines usually aren't released until later in the week, though.
David Bakhtiari should be returning, which would be nice.
Aaron Rodgers
a little bit extra protection.
Shout out Pat McAfee show. Aaron Rodgers said he would not be returning this week.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's all right.
They literally explicitly asked about that, and Aaron Rodgers said something along the lines of, he'll be back. Not this week, but he'll be back. So maybe next week after, for this playoff push and everything. But they're doing so well. I would not blame them to save him until the last couple weeks of the season just to get him some live reps and everything, but not play the whole game and then just have him, dominate in the playoffs.
Yeah, and let's not forget, too, that Jair Alexander and possibly Zadarius Smith also awaiting their returns here in the next couple weeks.
True.
So I'm just saying, if you're not scared of the Packers right now, you better be scared of what's to come playoff time.
NFC Championship game against the Cardinals is going to be amazing. It's going to be a really good game. And speaking of the Cardinals, because we do nothing but professional transitions here, let's talk about the Monday Night Football game, Noah. Probably the only other game worth talking about. Cardinals, home favorite, 2.5 points. Rams, 2.5 point dog. That's how that works. Total 51.5.
Thank you for explaining how that works, AJ. I was a little confused.
I know sometimes you get confused. No, that's why I wanted to let you know it's good.
I can tell you one thing I'm not confused about, and that is Rams motherfucking money line, baby. Revenge game for Stafford and the Rams. They're not dropping 2 games to the Cardinals, especially after they got spanked in the first one. I do think this will be a relatively close game, but the Cardinals offense looked. If the Cardinals offense that played against the Bears last week shows up again this week, they're going to get trounced. I don't expect that to happen. I think that was just, Kyler and D-Hop and some of those guys after missing, 4 weeks or whatever. little bit of rust in that game. Thankfully, for the Cardinals, Dalton threw 4 fucking picks, but I think the Rams have to win this to like stay relevant. If they lose this and they drop to a 1-5 record against playoff teams, nobody's going to take them seriously the rest of the year. So yeah, I think again, hungrier dog in the Rams. I think they win this game.
All right. I want to take a side bet here with you because I completely disagree with literally everything you just said. And so here's the side bet. I think Cardinals are going to win. You think the Rams are going to win.
Yeah.
If the Cardinals win, you have to do a shirt next week. All right.
Okay.
If the Rams win, I have to take the Lions and the Jaguars money line the rest of the year.
I don't want to do that to you though, because then I gain nothing from that, and you just lose a bunch of fucking money.
But you're gonna lose, so I get you doing a shirt for the week. Because the Cardinals are winning this game. Kyler Murray's back. D-Hop's back. And they're at home. Are you joking, bro? 2.5 points. This game should be at 3 points.
I don't know. I think the Rams are going to win this
So
one.
taking that? You taking that action?
No, because I don't like the terms of the bet.
Wow. Fine. How about case of claws? I'll buy you a pack of claws.
Sure.
You buy me a pack of claws.
No problem. Can't wait till you buy me booze.
You know what? Fuck it. It's the spread's at 2.5. We'll do two cases of claws.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
All right. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Noah, that does lead us to the end of the NFL slate. What do you have to say to the DGens out here about this slate?
I gotta say, the Packers are retaking that number 1 seed in the NFC.
They're not, but okay. My last thoughts on this is the scheduling committee came together, and this week they said, fuck your life, bing bong. This is the schedule. Have a good day. We'll be back. Right, Noah? We're going to cover some more stuff eventually.
Yeah, I mean, you just got a shit slate schedule for this week. I'm sure next week will be much better. Can't really go too much farther down from here.
Really can't be worse than this. I mean, the last 2 weeks have just been miserable. Hopefully they figure it out. But we'll figure it out because this show will figure it out, whether they can figure it out or not, because that's what we're here to do. We'll be back probably, Sunday, you think? Maybe earlier?
It depends if we're covering any college basketball or anything else midweek, but...
Oh, yeah, and also follow us on the TikTok because we went live, tried to go live on Monday, and it would have gone really well, but TikTok's a bunch of bitches. We love you, though, TikTok. You're amazing. We'll figure it out. So, yeah, follow us on TikTok at DeGenerateTake69. We post a lot of shit there. And some good stuff, too. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty good. Above average, I would say, Noah. Anyway, come back next time. Have another drink with us. We will see you next time on